Good evening and welcome to Serbia on a Friday evening in September. It's actually September the 9th. It's about 7 p.m. and we are in Valjevo, as you can tell from the sign. Can't really speak properly because I just woke up from a nap and I just ate a Twix. Beautiful. Now, as you can see, the sun is going down. Sunset is very soon. Oh, there are people down there. Amazing. And I'm just here for the weekend. Well, literally one day. From my base in Užice. As you've probably gathered, this video is one of my 4K walk-around videos, where we simply walk around for half an hour without me on the camera, etc. You know the drill. And the video I'm filming tomorrow, which will be the next video you'll see, will be one of my regular style proper videos. And today we're particularly looking at the central area because in the next video, as I mentioned, we're going to be a little bit further out of town. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's have a look around Valjevo. Kids riding these little cars seems to be very common in Serbia, like in the evening, every evening. But I'm going to get out of this area because I don't look like one of them weirdos who films children, which I'm not. Let's go this way. Basically back to where we started. We are going down that road ahead of us. I have actually already been down there earlier when I got here, but I'll pretend that I haven't. Actually, change of plan. We're going up this way. I think we'll come back down that road. Hallelujah. I can cross so that people can stop staring at me. That's always a plus. Do I look like an alien? Possibly. I mean, probably because I got the camera, of course. Now, in the regular video, the next one, I'll jump into all the, well, the you know, the history crap. So today it's just purely looking around. Got a nice cafes and stuff in this area. Coming up here is Tešnjar, as you can see on the sign up there. And you might be shocked and surprised. because it feels a little bit like when I was in Sarajevo, Bosnia, and also Skopje, Macedonia, North Macedonia, depending on who you speak to. Basically, it's almost like a preserved area of the city from either the 18th century or the 1800s. I can't remember which one. I'll get that right for the video tomorrow. If you've seen those videos that I mentioned from those countries that I mentioned, you might know what I mean. I was going to say cobbled street, kind of cobbled street, like quite large stones. The pavement, or the sidewalk, is quite varied in places. A bakery here, but I mean it was closed earlier, so. Millennium Cafe Bar. I mean, I was hoping that, you know, it's September, it's not like winter, that there would be a little bit more life down here, because I know what people on YouTube are like constantly complaining that there are no people anywhere. Well, I can't force people to go out, you know. One reason I'm looking forward to ditching this in a couple of months. Final season, David. I can't wait. The sky looks nice, doesn't it? Very pretty. We've got Serbi dogs down here. At least the Serbi dogs are out. There might not be many people, but these angels are always here. Oh, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. There's a beautiful angel. Psst, psst. Meow. Doesn't like me. Yeah, as with those aforementioned locations, has kind of got that ye olde feel, you know, in terms of the shop fronts, the colours, the style of architecture, the paving in front of me. As per back in the day. Also the lighting as well. I really need a packet of fags. Do they sell any? Okay, people are setting up tables there. Maybe I'm a little bit early, but I didn't want to go out too late because it'll be dark and the lighting would be shit on the camera. Okay, I didn't go up here earlier. Let's take a look. Bizarrely, it does have a kind of similar feel to small towns I would go to in Japan back in the day. You know, with that traditional kind of architecture dating back a couple of 100 years. Obviously completely different, but, you know, it's got a similar feel. Frisörski salon, hairdressers. I like that sign. Even though you might be thinking, why? Well, I like this sort of thing, alright? Until I've got a bit of a bad attitude today. I'll go into that in a bit. Very pretty, that's Tešnjar. Can I get anywhere from this way, or is this just the back of a house? Do I have to go back to that bridge? Yes, it's the latter. Let's have a look actually at the river down here. Begins with K, again I've forgotten the name. I'll remember it for tomorrow. Don't bother putting it in the comments, alright? Okay, we're turning left up here, over the bridge, and we'll get to that street that I mentioned right at the beginning. Well, there are people down there. That remains to be seen. For anyone in the comments, apologies you can hear my footsteps. Unfortunately, YouTube people can't levitate, believe it or not. Oh, I hope some of you understand my humour. I can't survive without breathing oxygen either. Hence, you might be able to hear my breathing. This is nice, look. Well, I mean, the water looks a bit murky. Supposedly, and you'll see this in the next video, there's a canyon which supposedly has the most clean water in the entirety of Europe. Look at the sky. The camera makes it look really good. This looks a bit like Nez Mihailova in Belgrade, or pretty much any central area of the city in Serbia. Lots of monuments, spomeniks. I saw many more earlier when I was walking around when I got here. On the train, by the way, 600, what's the currency? Dinar from Užice. Kiosk. Oh, they'll have cigarettes. I'll go there after. Brilliant. I can smell grilling corn on the cob. This is what I meant about Skopje in North Macedonia. There's a street there that looks very similar in terms of a shopping street, you know. I want to go right, but I can also hear copyrighted music. Oh, it's just in that place. We can avoid it. Fountain. Clock. Architecture. Children eating ice cream. A place selling probably pljeskavica, lepinja, javapi, you name it. Yes, this is where I got lost earlier looking for my Airbnb. It's time for some old cars. Is that a Yugo? Is it something else? Well, they've seen better days, whatever they are. That's a good place to have a pizza. Nice. Guess you could have a shag in there as well. Anyway, this is Zastava. Actually, let's look. Has it got any? No, it's all been removed. Like the dash and everything. Just looks like any car from that era, to be honest. Looks like my first car, a 1987 black Nissan Micra. Which exploded, as you did. Well, the engine did. The back alleys of Serbia. Meow. Someone told me mac 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 or something. Is that what you say in Serbia to talk to cats? Hello, Angel. Live footage of cats and me being the cat whisperer. Meow. Hello. Well, that is an angel, and there is a cat family chilling out. And you come out of that alleyway, back onto this street. Guess what? That was my plan. Al fresco dining. Oh, I know who this is. Her name begins with D. It's on my research Google Docs. Let's leave that till tomorrow. Is that the lady that's a poet or an author? I guess I'll find out tomorrow. Meridian betting shop. Typical haunt of most middle-aged Serbian men, including, well, not me, but also Mozart is another one. Iconic. Can I just say well done to me for coming out at this time? Because the lighting's really good. I set my alarm for 6 but didn't hear it and woke up at 6:30. Brilliant. But it's all good. Brilliant. Right, let's cross instead. There was something down here I walked past earlier that I thought I'd show you, but now I can't find it. Just talking to myself so I don't look like a total weirdo to the guy next to me. Maybe that makes me even look more like a weirdo. Ah. If you're not from Serbia and you're wondering why don't I just run across the road whenever I want, as I would if I was still in England, you can't do that. Jaywalking. At least I don't think it's legal. Like, no one ever seems to do it in the many years I've been coming to Serbia. Oh, hang on. Let's go in here. Wasn't what I wanted to see, but whatever. It was a old red Zastava, which I actually posted on Instagram earlier today, so take a look on there. But this is a good last minute replacement. Iconic. It says Spomenik on the sign here. Honestly, I can't bother to read the rest of it. 1912 and 1919, World War One. I know that wasn't the years of World War One before you start. I wonder if I'll get kicked out. Bloody Nora. Excuse my blasphemy. Can't really see these because of the lighting, but I'll have a look in the next video. I think I'm going to call that bit the Valjevo Ice Dance, David style. this sort of video often feels a bit like that, like gliding around and spinning around and stuff, like Torvill and Dean. Another brilliant church, of course. All the stuff I normally say about churches in Serbia. Similar colours again to the ones we saw in all the other videos so far. Požega, Čačak. I can't remember where else. Okay, we've got 4 minutes left. I'm lost. But as they say, no good story started from eating a salad. As if I'd do that. Unnecessary garden products. No, I'm a carnivore. Loznica. A lot of people are telling me to go there. Honestly, I think it's a bit too far away. I've got enough trains to last me a bloody lifetime. And buses. Belgrade, Shabats. I've been to that Shabats place. Did I come down that road to the left? I think I did. I have the sense of direction as a I don't know, crack hole. That's always the good option. So as I said in the proper video, I'm planning to go to 2 places which are actually not in the central area. Probably there'll be a little bit of the central area, you know, but I want to concentrate on some other bits. One part is something I've never really included in a video, so it could be shocking. Probably won't be. Wedding dresses. Remember the quinceañera places in Mexico? So why am I in a mood? We're at the end of this. So I'm filming this the day after the Queen Elizabeth died, right? So, and honestly, I didn't think it would affect me at all. And it kind of hasn't, but and I'm not a royalist, you know, but I think regardless of our views, any of us under 70, you know, the Queen has always been there, was always there. And it's a bit, it's difficult to explain, you know, what it feels like now that she's not. We've never known anything else. Especially as someone who was born in the UK, as much as I like to deny my heritage and get other passports, you can't deny the fact that I am English. So I'm allowed to be in a mood, alright? Right, I am desperate for a cigarette, so we're gonna bugger off now. And I'll see you next time. I'll be starting to film that in about 24 hours in YouTube timeline. You'll see that probably in about a week. Because believe it or not, it takes time to film and edit videos, you know. Oh, is that guy? It's not, it's probably a different one. We'll end it here with religious image and angels. Okay, goodbye angels. Mac, or whatever. See you next time. Catch you later.